rejection leaves its scars upon my face. I will run, I will fall, I will climb through it all, ever keeping the pace, 'cause I can see the world unseen. I can hear them call to me, harnessing the energy from every fall and failure. I'll be a force of nature upon a wall of rust. I'll be a force of nature. The only truth I trust is what I see. So eager to seek, so much to find. Got nothing to prove to narrow minds. They rant of redemption as I leave them long behind. In the bones of the earth, in the stones and the dirt, there is form and design. 'Cause I can see the world unseen. I can hear them call to me, harnessing the energy from every fall and failure. I'll be a force of nature upon a world of rust. I'll be a force of nature. The only truth I trust is what I see.
Rise of corrupted wires, return to sleep, blaze with the raging fires.
'Cause I can see the world unseen. Truth is in the mystery. Focus on the sting I feel from every pain and danger. 'Cause I can see the world unseen. I can hear them call to me, harnessing the energy from every fall and failure. I'll be a force of nature upon a world of rust. I'll be a force of nature. The only truth I trust is what I see. Is what I see. I'll be a force of nature.
Sunshine fading from your stare. Sometimes it's better not to care. And I can see your smile is withered. One more autumn leaf is drifting on the wind. Innocence is wasted, and I'm so sorry that you never can replace it. The darkest road ahead, you're gonna have to face it, 'cause I can't always be there. For now I'll do the changes weaken from within, and I can take your hand and guide you, but hope is all that I can leave you on your way. Innocence is wasted, and I'm so sorry that you never can replace it. The darkest road ahead, you're gonna have to face it, 'cause I can't always be there. For now I'll do the best I can. Innocence is wasted, and I'm so sorry that you never can replace it. The darkest road ahead, you're gonna have to face it, 'cause I can't always be there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to game number 1 between Artemis and Heavy Hitters. My name is Raka. I am joined tonight by Bankai. Hello. Welcome back.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
So we did go ahead and have Artemis won the flip, and they actually, surprisingly enough, took map pick. So first pick will be going over the side of Heavy Hitters. Artemis did go ahead and ban out Battlefield of Eternity and... Infernal Shrines and Tomb of Spider Queen. Heavy Hitters banned out Battlefield of Eternity and Sky Temple, and we're actually going to Dragonshire.
Dragonshire, game number 1.
Kind of a funny story and a little bit sad. Whenever they banned it, I guess they were just like writing it down quickly, and Heavy Hitters misheard Shrines as Shire, so they thought Artemis had banned out Dragonshire when it was Infernal Shrines. We had this whole conversation about how, I'm glad that map is banned. I have to cast it every single series. So when we came to the map pick, they were like, wait, isn't that banned? They're like, I would have banned it, but it's like, I'm sorry. They clearly said Infernal Shrines.
It is. Sometimes that does happen. It's like, yeah, we're banning shrines, and then you're like, Shire? Shrines? Like, what? Which one is it? So it's, yeah, sometimes that does happen.
Yeah,
but a quick ban on LTV.
I've also seen it happen where people are like, okay, did you ban Tomb or Doom?
Towers. Yeah. Towers of Doom. Yeah. COD or Tomb. That's the difference between those two. Yeah.
Never
Tongue
banned Todd.
twisters in hot. Who would have thought?
It's weird. And yes, Mulby Braxis is still in play. I am a happy Raka.
Braxis. I'm not. No comment.
Best map.
I'm gonna stay safe tonight. No comment. Don't want to get in trouble.
Wrong way.
I don't know if these two teams would end up going to Braxis as a map number 2, but you never really know.
You never know. I will say it. I've told this story before. If you look up at Storm Division, you will notice, as opposed to last season, Braxis is a valid pick this season around. And guess who's responsible for that?
I'm gonna go put my votes on Raka.
I just convinced all the players that Braxis is a super, super dynamic map, and I actually convinced them.
Fair enough. And we're seeing it too, so that's really, really good.
So
Stitch is taken out, TLV taken out. TLV I know is a Jotac special, so that's gone. Honestly, he's been playing quite a bit of Stitches, so they're getting rid of that. So it seems like Heavy Hitters has done their scouting.
Also, we have a lot of emphasis on the tank role, with Stitches, Garage, and Nubrak all going out, and not early picks on tank either.
Yeah, tank choke.
Also, this is me being completely unsurprised by the Rexar pick. Rexar is my go-to, and actually, that's a good point. How the hell do we have 3 tank bans and none of them being Johanna?
And none of them being Johanna. That's what I was gonna say. Rhaegar's on the board too. I think this is the first game I'm seeing Johanna actually going through draft. No, second game. Johanna actually going through draft. So it's very interesting to see how they're gonna play up to that with the new Johanna build that's coming out with the Falling Sword. With the Hawka taken out.
That's interesting. I don't know really the offlaner pool, but usually Rexar is only considered to have 2 really big counters, and neither of them are Dahaka.
Yeah. Final ban coming out from the side of Heavy Hitters. This is Heavy Hitters' second season, I believe, playing together as a team.
I expect this to be a tank ban, just because of how much the tank role is choked right now. But no.
Lucio. Interesting.
They definitely want to go for some kind of lockdown comp, and they want High Five out of the game.
So no cleanse, no 5s.
Or at the very least, not a cleanse on like a 6-second cooldown or whatever ridiculous thing High Five has.
Yeah. So who do they pick as a tank going in here? They got Murden. Who else do they have? Tyrael, Diablo. Oh, there we go. Okay, so 2 viable tanks, Johanna and Diablo coming out.
I do
Chromie.
really like the Chromie here. I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't actually know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure if Chromie time loops Mephisto, it will pull him back even if he teleports back to his original body before the time loop expires.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's basically a hard counter. Like, Mephisto has to be super careful using that.
I'm not 100% sure. I think there's a rule against that to not do it, but I'm not. I could be wrong about it. I haven't followed up on the rules in terms of Chromie's time loops.
There is a rule about picking a talent while stuck in a loop is active, but I don't think it just applies to not using it on Mephisto ever.
True. That is a possibility. Artemis and Sylvanas to close out, so very interesting.
Artemis is a weird pick into Rexar. Like, here's the thing. If the Rexar player is not good, you can stack really, really easily off the bear.
But Misha,
if the Rexar player is good, they'll just kind of keep Misha back behind Rexar and play Rexar like he's Zul'jin and just range poke you
bait
forever.
him. Yeah. So we're gonna see how good Jotac is on that Rexar and if he can manage to keep the Misha behind so that Artemis does not get his stacks off going into the off lane. I wonder if they look at an early cheese in the top lane to help Artemis out and maybe put a little bit of pressure.
Maybe, although that's less popular nowadays, since you can't actually take the well down.
Yeah. Invulnerability. The subtle changes in HOTS.
1 second, I forgot to put your icon on the screen. They're going to be massive for a second, and I'll fix it.
It's all good. All
right.
right, here we go.
Let me go ahead and get the prediction up and running if you want to introduce the teams.
Sure, I'll start off on the left-hand side. Starting in the blue trunks, we've got 7 playing this Stukov. Ashcan on the Chromie. Honestly, bringing out that Diablo. Dark Horse on the Junkrat. And in the offlane, we've got Jotak playing that Rexar. That's your squad in blue. Team Artemis.
In 10 seconds.
Meanwhile, over on the red side of the battlefield, we do go with have already moving towards the bottom half of the map. We've got K-Star coming in here on the Anduin. We've got Gecko on the Sylvanas. We do go ahead and have the Artemis being played by R. Wolf. They're running too fast. I cannot read it. Tezo Paco is going to be on the Johanna. And did I miss? It looks like Zanarthium is going to be on the Mephisto.
They
Very
did try to
quick
cheese.
response coming in from Artemis, though. Not gonna let them be out of there. There's the pullout. Artemis taking a lot of damage from Artemis.
Whole 5-man bot lane. Wow. So that gives Rexar some time to kind of push in the top and catch the mid soak too.
They're going to go ahead and be double soaking until Artemis can get out there. Very, very big experience lead. And that little bit of a trick did not even get a single tower. So definitely advantage for Artemis.
Red team draws first blood.
Oh, Alden Zero says this is their first season together. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of the shrines.
So you're going to have both teams going over towards their siege camps right now. Artemis is in the top lane, did as expected get Protective Ire, and so far, great play coming out of Jotok. There is 1 stack on Protective Ire. Currently, Artemis doing 0.1% extra damage per auto.
Johanna decided to go with Divine Fortress. Okay, that's the first time I've seen that talent being picked up. Especially when the blind talent is the one that you're going with right now. So, we've got to keep an eye out for Joe's build.
I mean, that's true, although I don't blame them for not going to blind talent. Blind does nothing to Chromie, and a lot of Junkrat, I mean, Junkrat does do autos, but it's not like a Rainer or a Vala or something.
True.
Nice chastise coming in onto Honestly, but we do go ahead and have both points being controlled right now.
Ooh, early dragon.
Yep, Sylvanas does go ahead and goes from Banshee to Dragon. Just kind of doing the mythological gambit right quick and going for the top lane of all things. That's very surprising.
I know. I never really understood why you would ever take the dragon top and what kind of value you would get out of it. Maybe an offlane pressure value, because this Bridge of Death is right here. Like, you can't do anything on that Bridge of Death.
Oh, actually, you know what it is? You kind of talked about it earlier, but they're trying to move in and take away Rexar's retreat. The big problem Rexar has is that, like, if he falls back to his towers, it's almost impossible to get the actual Rexar. You can only fight the Misha. But if there are no towers, Rexar becomes a lot more exposed. If you can actually get the fort down, then suddenly Artemis has a much easier time fighting into the Rexar.
True. Yeah, there goes. Well, they almost got that. They'll get that fort. Shut down the fort. There you go. It's gone. All right. So let's see how viable this early plan is to get rid of the top lane, and how much Artemis can now stack. But I guess even if you take out the top lane that fast, it allows Artemis to move around a little bit more onto the map itself.
All right, we do have.
But we'll see.
Honestly, looking not too healthy at the moment. It does currently have 10 seconds left. Oh no, that's Soul Shield. How long until it's tapped? I don't actually see. Oh, 25 seconds. Found it.
Found it. Yeah.
I don't look at that a whole lot.
Secure bruisers.
So it does look like a bit of a rotation up here. Looking for a gank on this Rexar. Won't get the swap, but we have Sylvanas going forward. A lot of damage on this Jotok, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Jotok has a long way back to run in order to get to safety.
Oh, yeah. 7 comes in, drops a heal. It's like, here, my buddy.
Stukov was headed up, but turned right back around. Little 3-on-3 action at the bottom lane. It does like Sylvanas is moving down right now. We do have about a half level advantage, but that is right now a 4% health advantage coming on the side of heavy hitters.
Another
Yep.
chance to prove yourself worthy.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. They're trying to get the bruiser camp here. Oh, here comes Johanna. It's gonna scout that one out, but they're good. Siege camps also being secured. A good rotation, good macro. I feel like the game's going a little fast-paced though.
Yeah. Nice Sylvanas shuts down that camp, so it's not going to get a whole lot of value, but it was free experience on the side of Artemis.
Avenge my husband.
There you go.
Earn his power.
Next altars
and
are
destroy
up.
your enemies.
So bottom one is currently secured. Top one secured by Misha Bear. Our wolf moving in there to go ahead and make this a red channel, at least for the time being.
Yeah, this time Jotak is in the mid. Oh no, Chromie getting picked off down in the bottom lane. Great surf coming out from heavy hitters there. Uh-oh, Diablo might be in a bit of trouble over here as well.
Yep, Tezo Paco does go ahead. Nice light bomb goes ahead and stops that. A big old root coming out. Honestly is in a lot of trouble.
Honestly taken down as well. It's a little tough being a Diablo without 100 souls.
Red team has
Yep.
destroyed a fort.
Chromie using her cheat code, time loop already there. The only one to receive her heroic right now. Heroics are online for heavy hitters if you want to go over them.
So we do go ahead and have the Falling Sword. No surprise with the light bomb also coming out of the Anduin. We've got Durance of Hate coming from that Mephisto, Suppression Pulse, and Mind Control from Artemis and Sylvanas, the Us twins.
Twins. Easy second dragon going in favor once again of heavy hitters. Heroics online now for Artemis as well. We've got Flailing Swipe, Rocket Ride, Unleash the Boars, Lightning Breath, and Time Loop. Oh, Diablo getting kicked over the wall.
And we do have Gecko getting pulled back in. Anduin goes ahead and does the counter pull. A little bit of an argument between Chromie and Anduin about where someone has to stand. I kind of like to think of them as a feuding married couple. I want this over there. Well, I want it over here.
Red team has destroyed a
And we do go ahead and have heavy hitters go ahead and take down the third fort of the game. Clear catapult advantage. Chaotic on all three lanes right now.
Yep, 100%. Heavy hitters playing it very fast. There comes a light bomb, falling sword, catching the Chromie. Beautiful follow-up by Mephisto coming out there. Lightning bread by, honestly, Chromie's not going to survive that one. She goes down. Diablo goes down. Still not 100 souls. 2 for none in favor of heavy hitters. And now they push forward even harder and faster.
Yep, they do have Sylvanas, and so it just means if there's not someone actively standing in front of a wall, then the wall just isn't even there.
I just love the pace these guys are playing it at. It's so fast. They're not slowing down. There goes another one. Stukov goes down. Misha goes down. Rexar goes down. Another 2 for none in favor of heavy hitters.
Another one bites the dust.
Lots of them biting dust today.
If you're a fan of dust, you are well fed by this match.
100%. And then they go and steal the bruiser camp too. Oh my lord.
Yeah, they're just a non-stop train of destruction right now. They're like, you know what? These bruisers, these camps, they look really nice, but what if they were red?
Yeah. We just like red.
won't be
Just
long
like the color
before
red.
The shrines are ready for the taking.
Steal the siege camp too. They're thieves in the night. That's what they are. Coming in, taking everything. They take their siege camp now. They take their bruiser camp now. And then they go to the bottom bruiser camp. Oh my lord.
Yeah, they
14
do go to
to
have
12 in their favor.
They have a 2-level advantage and obviously a talent tier advantage.
Harness the power
And there
of
they go.
sun and
This would be the third dragon of the game, right? Yeah.
Yep, very, very quick
It doesn't feel
dragons.
like we're 9 minutes in.
I mean, that's true, but it also feels weird to have our third dragon coming online at 9 minutes. Because they come up
I know.
every 3 minutes, and it's just like they keep being picked up near immediately.
All right, they're looking once again. There comes the light bomb. There's the falling sword. Unfortunately, catching no one this time, but that's okay.
Yep,
That's
two
a
R
quick
buttons
cooldown.
pressed for no value. But I do feel like Artemis can't really engage into this right now.
No, but they're gonna try. Mind control coming out. Junkrat getting caught over there. There's a lurking arm to kind of negate anything. Dragon once again goes in favor of heavy hitters. There's a lightning bread. Honestly, trying to get whoever they can. Rocket Ride coming out too. And the first to go. Good kill coming out. That's the first one for Artemis there. This big fight with no dragon, but
Good lord,
Rexar's
how is
next
still...
to fall.
Okay, there we go. Alright, 7 goes ahead and does a big old flailing swipe, but does get a little bit too close to the dragon's fire. Fun fact for you all, especially if you're considering a career in zombiehood, if you are undead, fire does extra damage to you.
Fire does extra damage. Yeah. It'll get you. 3-2 this time. At least Artemis got onto the board with the kills this time. 2-10 in favor of heavy hitters. 16 to 14. So Artemis still in a rough spot. This keep might go down here. Actually, no, it will go down here.
As
It's not
there's
might
very,
go
very little chance to save it at this point.
down. Yeah.
Red team has destroyed.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying if it happens, then we probably have a situation where Blizzard needs to look at a bug.
Definitely.
Oh, Tesla
There's
taking
the
a lot of
next one.
damage, may lose some of his Divine Fortress. No, will get out. Honestly, is getting focused right now. There is the Zen, does run in. There's the Light Bomb coming in, trying to go in and catch this Diablo, and will catch it indeed. We do go ahead and have, honestly, in there a lot of damage. 7 getting body blocked and down for the count.
Yep, Diablo coming back with his souls there, but Joe Taklo, they have to fall back right now. Oh, there goes Junkrat picking up the Artemis. They're still going. Johanna and the Deep Rex are getting caught out too. There's a lightning breath to push them and negate any further damage, but Diablo might fall over here. That's him down to 3 for 1 in favor of heavy hitters. Focus the core! Focus the core!
Mocus Morales, guys.
Mephisto picking up that kill on Chromie as well, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, that might be it. Game number 1 maybe going in favor of Team Heavy Hitters.
And Tesla was down to 700 health. I can't. This Divine Fortress has done so much to keep him alive.
Interesting pick, like I said. The rest of the build is pretty much the same. It's not the same. It's completely different, but interesting build. GG's. Game number 1. Heavy hitters. Amazing. Maestro Cast says, Divine Fortress is pretty puzzling, especially into the enemy team comp. Actually, the more I think about it, Divine Fortress isn't too bad. Yep, we kind of saw that right now.
Definitely came up that well.
Yeah.
I'll be contesting whether or not zombies should be flammable.
100. Yeah, that was a very, very fast-paced game. The game timer doesn't show for me, but I think it was under 15 minutes, under 13 minutes or something like that.
They were on their final approach to core at 11:55. I'm guessing the end of the game was probably like 12:30.
12:30, yeah. Very well played. It's like as if they just came out, put their foot on the pedal, and just didn't take it off. It's just go, go, go. I love their timing of the dragons, though. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, and then another 3 minutes. It was done. It was over.
So, looking at the talents real quick, we do go ahead and have... I'm an offlaner, so there is our stacking quest. I did not actually pay attention to how... I mean, it was... I will say Jotek did a great job not giving it to them, but I do think Artemis picked up a lot just for how many kills he was around later in the game.
I agree. He did.
Standard. I mean, Rexar is as well, but we don't really see the full build, so it's hard to say.
Yep. 13 to 16. We didn't even get the 20s. It's too fast. Too fast.
So, we will be back in just a second for game number 2. Don't go anywhere, and we will be right back.
Game number 2. See you then.
infinity. I was the brightest in my unit, got the tightest of training. So why am I down on the range learning basic aiming? I guess I must have got my screws knocked loose in a fight, cause I don't even remember how to aim down sights. Now that the training is done, we're on the chopper to war. Captain Noisy is yelling and telling us what we're here for. The mission is critical, with pollution political. I could question it, but I ain't feeling too analytical. Cause a dude on a rooftop with an RPG just sent us spinning around 360 degrees. Like a prepubescent sniper on 10 sensitivity. I spin in circles with a bunch of dudes yelling at me. Cause I'm the shooter guy, the shooter guy. Laws of physics and logic need not apply. Yeah, I'm the shooter guy, the shooter guy. As long as I got my wall, I will never die.
360 no scope, triple collateral guys. Oh my god, headshot, bitch. I'm a sniper.
Now the world it is fading and my vision's degrading. Through slow motion I'm waiting with the bad guys invade. And look around in a blur and see the bodies and blood. Get control of my legs again and crawl through the mud. Snipers on ledges wearing bulletproof apparel. Why are these idiots standing next to those flammable barrels? Red containers of death, they make for easy kills. They must spend a fortune on the fuel bill. Got a secret vacuum cleaner from my shirt to my pants. Sucks up ammo off the floor straight into my hands. Just gotta walk over bodies now, I refill when I kill. Teabag and necrotic face for homoerotic drills. Take a rocket to the face and a shot to the balls. But it's okay, I got my good friend chest high wall. Hiding in cover behind my wall, I will hover. And in a couple of seconds I will be fully recovered. Cause I'm the shooter guy, shooter guy. Laws of physics and logic need not apply. Yeah, I'm the shooter guy, shooter guy. As long as I got my wall, I will never die. That's right. So now I'm riding the battle, explosions roaring, they rattle. All of the grunts in my unit are getting slaughtered like cattle. Stupid morons keep on running out in front of my shots. Then they bitch at me for shooting them. Who programmed these bots? Just when I'm in the zone, the murder's becoming fun. Here comes a heavy armored chopper with the big minigun. I waste 1,000 freaking bullets and it's still not down. No, look, a launcher's lying conveniently on the ground. Boom goes a rocket that I pull out of my pocket. Got an infinite stash and no armor's gonna block it. Now we got a locked door blocking the roof, but Captain Noisy has a key in the shape of his boot. We go sneaking and a peeking through the enemy base. Into the fire we race, bodies all over the place. Holding X is effective to achieve our objective. Get to the chopper.
Whoa, jump straight into it. Let's go, baby!
We came to the best map in Heroes of the Storm. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Braxis Holdout. If you thought Rexar was dominant last game, actually Rexar was on the losing team, never mind.
Yeah, they used trickery. They used some sort of sorcery to end Dragonshire in like under 12 minutes. But similar bands coming out. TLV is gone. Garrosh gone. Same thing from game number 1.
So I do have to wonder, was it Stitches next?
Yeah, Stitches next. There we go. Stitches next. Then it was Nubarak.
Okay, I was going to say it's another tank next. I remember there were 3 tanks in TLV.
Yeah.
The real question is, who will we see picked? We do actually have heavy hitters with first pick, which means if Artemis went from map pick again and has specifically gone here, so maybe they have a specific map strategy here.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Joe Tech pulls out Sam. Okay. First pick is going to be a rush pick on Mephisto. Once again, Johanna is up on the table.
Well, tell her to get down. She needs to like clean her shoes.
She's like, I did it. Divine Fortress was my way of doing things.
You may have gotten through my hit points, but you didn't get through God's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. There you go. The Joe gets picked up. Anduin gets picked up. So Artemis this time wants to try out the Falling Sword Light Bomb combination. But then again, depending on from heavy hitters. They may switch that up and move more to a CC chain with Blessed Shield and Light Bomb. But we'll see how that works out.
So here's my question. Are we going to end up having Artemis go for a full blonde build? Get like Jaina and Valera?
Ooh.
Maybe Nova?
Interesting. Oh, Nova. I think that would be a first Nova game after her changes.
Sylvanas
if they pick Nova.
taken by the other team, so we can't have those blonde Sylvanas showing up.
Ooh, Artemis taken out this time.
Interesting.
So a different band.
I do keep being surprised that they don't go for the tank choke because there's just so many tanks already unavailable, but they consistently decide to go for something else.
True. But I think like the most viable tanks on Brax is kind of like Stitches, a new Bragg, Garrosh. Garrosh is very annoying on this map. And the KT. Saw that one coming. Definitely saw that one coming.
Yep, no kill Zod.
The living bomb. Spread the bomb.
Another blonde hero taken out. I'm making this work.
Oh my god. It's like they're dropping these in your lap. Let's take out all these blonde heroes. Let's see if Artemis caught on to it.
Yeah, will they make me a believer?
Oh, almost.
Almost. Although to be
Wait.
fair, Tychus is bald. We don't know his native hair color.
Right. So let's just assume, based off of his portrait, the little bit of gold he has, we'll just go with blonde. So we still got 4 blonde heroes right there. Right there. His visor is like golden blonde, so
It's
so
the
he's a
closest
blondie.
he has to hair.
Yeah, it's closest thing.
Ooh, there
Oh,
is the Deathwing.
ETC and Deathwing coming out. Solid lineup coming out from heavy hitters there. Mephisto, Brightwing, Sylvanas, ETC, and Deathwing.
So here's what I actually do wonder, because the way you counter Deathwing, because we have not had the offlane picked yet on the side of Artemis, I expect a Leo to come out, because Leo just wrecks Deathwing.
True. No, Phoenix apparently is gonna wreck Deathwing tonight.
That is neither blonde or Leoric.
That's like blue.
That is a blue head. Okay, tell the blue man group to get out of my game.
They're trying to contrast it actually with Tychus's blue a little bit. They're like, let's just go. But yeah, that's the lineup. Solid lineups coming out from both sides. A little skeptical about the off-lane matchup there between Deathwing and the Phoenix. But hey, you never know. Joe Tech might change us into a believer. Just like how Johanna pulled out the Divine Fortress. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Game number 2, Braxis Holdout.
So we're gonna move in here. I am very, very interested to see this offlane. I've never really seen a Phoenix go into Deathwing in the offlane. Someone tell 10 that there's a Phoenix game being played right now.
Facility powering up.
Oh yeah. That's right. Hey 10. All right, so I'll start off on the left-hand side in the blue trunks once again. We've got Honestly on Johanna, Ashcan on the wait, who is Ashcan playing?
Chromie?
The Chromie. We got 7 on the Anduin, Dark Horse on the Tychus, and the very funny and peculiar Jotek pulling out the Phoenix. That is your squad in blue. That's Team Artemis.
Over on the side of the red side of the battlefield, or orange if you're watching the stream, which all of you should be, we do go ahead and have heavy hitters, the hospitaliers of heinous things. I don't know.
Heinous things. Wow.
I tried to think of an H word that sounded cool. We do have Tezo Paco on the ETC. Gecko is playing the Sylvanas. K-Star on the Brightwing. Sandarthium is going to be on the Mephisto. And then the benevolent, the righteous Deathwing up at the top being played by R. Wolf. Looking at our talents at level 1, we do have Deep Breathing coming out of Chromie, as well as Prog Rock on the ETC, but no other questing talent unless you count Unyielding Power, because I didn't notice it for a second.
Mm. Mobile
Johanna not
offense.
going Divine Fortress this time. But granted, they are going into a Sylvanas, which kind of does
Sylvanas.
auto attacks.
The beacons are energizing. We have to control them.
So beacons are coming online. Our wolf is currently losing this.
Yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on the offlane to see how this works out to be. Artemis deciding to take their siege camp. A bruiser can be picked up on the side of heavy hitters.
The beacons have activated.
And there we go. The beacons are online.
Jotek lose about half of their shields from that Dragon Breath. But that is the problem. Deathwing has a hard time really getting in. And we do have channel progress going for Artemis right now.
Yep, Deathwing stepping up now on point.
All right, counter progress happening. We do go and have a polymorph Johanna sitting on top of that point. Unstoppable comes out, trying to go ahead and stop that. There is a big bunch of damage from Mephisto as they move in. It is contested, but it is still channeling. They will not get off the point because Abaco says, I live here. Definitely actually came down below and rotated with Sylvanas.
Yep, big rotation. I like the quick adjustment on the side of heavy hitters. They noticed that the Deathwing was not having a good time on top. They switched it out. Send Sylvanas top, bring Deathwing in the 4-man.
Gecko also not having the best time, it looks like. Just honestly getting polymorphed. Standing inside the Molten Flame. Just go ahead and sip from the Moonwell. Here is honestly moving back up on the point. Our wolf takes a lot of damage down to a single plate at the moment. There's a stun, goes ahead and hits the Dark Horse stepping in. This is the problem with Deathwing. Deathwing came down below, and that's within range of Tychus.
Deathwing now up in the air.
Does not have 7 yet, so cannot drop fireballs onto the battlefield. But here's a lot of damage coming out of that Mephisto. They're moving up onto Johanna and driving her off the point.
Yep,
should
top
be able
point
to land
controlled.
in a moment. Question is, where will they choose to be? Gecko looking very, very rough up top. And we do have Deathwing landing up top to take control of this point.
There starts the channel, this time in favor of Team Heavy Hitters.
Yep, there's the heal onto Sylvanas, not quite here yet. This is a 4 versus 3, but it turns into a 4 versus 4 as Sylvanas shows up the battlefield. A lot of damage coming out into Johanna. Kazopako looking very, very low.
Ooh, this channel progress might go to Heavy Hitters.
Right now, it looks
Deathwing
like it
gets
is.
scared.
Dark Horse is stepping
Yeah.
forward at the moment.
Oh, there you go. 96 and 100.
Nope.
And 100. Nope, they got it. Ooh, at 96.
A co-caster telling lies to the audience.
No, they got it. 98. Again, they stopped it. Phoenix got top. What is going on? Good stuff.
Oh my god, fake news.
Fake news!
Oh, Jotek. I do like that Deathwing is shifted into a melee build. So, like, okay, I may not be able to kill you, but you cannot stand here.
Yeah.
Oh, so many
There you go. 100% of the channel goes, the grave goes to Heavy Hitters, and 33% over onto the side of Artemis. It's 36. Ooh, where's ETC going?
ETC went forward, tried to get the stun onto Dark Horse, did not quite work out. We actually, despite all of the action we've had, no kills have actually come through this entire game.
Yep, and Artemis is still slightly ahead in XP, but that might change soon.
Oh, there is the stun onto, but a little bit of blasty blasts.
Uh-oh.
Jotak is sitting up here. Tezopako in a lot of trouble. Is being body blocked. I don't think we'll get out of here. And there goes the cow.
That is bloodlust. Moo.
Cow fell out of the map and onto like. There's a minecart below this map. Really?
Them all? I don't
Oh,
mean
yeah.
any offense. I just
Yeah.
want to be sure.
I think there's like a Mario Kart map under here. I've raced on that.
Oh, Artemis being real sneaky here, stealing of the bruiser camera right under their nose. Mephisto might be in a bit of trouble over here if they can catch him, but Anduin throws the root onto the other side. There comes a time loop.
Yep, exactly what I was expecting in game 1 when I saw that Chromie come out versus the Mephisto. Because you can just be like, you can't get away.
But the Mephisto got away, though.
It's like,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
Mephisto makes a. There's just like fake news everywhere tonight.
They almost got smacked by the creeps. K-Star plus Brightwing equals GG. Oh, okay.
So we do go ahead. Despite the fact they lost first objective, we do have an experience advantage on the side of Artemis. We did have most of the top wall be taken down, and then all of the bottom wall, as well as about 35% of the keep. Fort?
About
Fort?
there, I say 40%. 60-40, yeah. Come on, give me a percentage. Oh, too much of a percentage.
All right, we do have
Oh,
Sylvanas
so-
once again heading uptown. She's an uptown girl.
I'm pretty sure they call this Deathwing switching his stance now. There we go. Heroics are on line. To the side of Artemis, we got Light Bomb. We've got Time Loop. We've got Planet Cracker, Blessed Shield, and Commandeer Odin. So they did opt to go for a little bit more CC.
That's
Mind
interesting.
Control onto the Phoenix.
That's
Oh,
interesting that they combined Light Bomb and the Blessed Shield. I wonder who the
Yeah.
Light Bomb delivery will be. On the other side, we do got to have Moshpit coming out of ETC, Mind Control, Blink Heal, Billowing Roar, Endurance of Hate.
Oh, big Planet Cracker across the map, catching no one though, unfortunately. That was a big mosh there coming out too. But honestly, taking a lot of
looking
trouble
very,
here.
very, very low. Is trying to fall back down to about 500 health. But Tezo Paco down even lower. Will get out of there. Tychus, will you survive? Nope.
No.
Tychus being as dead as his canonical counterpart. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Game
But
came
this
out 10
sport
years ago.
is
You should have played it by
gone.
now.
Yo.
Once again, we do have beacon
Alright.
progress coming along the way for heavy hitters. Heavy hitters needs to end this game in the next 3 minutes, or they will not be able to clear faster than last time.
Yeah. They're not breaking any records then. Jotek gonna step up onto the beacon progress and stop it at 84%. Uh-oh, what's happening at the bottom? Tiger's Oh no, Joe getting wrecked.
You also have a stasis. Chromie went into a time trap. Is pulled out by the Anduin, but that doesn't help when your tank is already on top of Anduin.
Oof.
Anduin ruined my joke.
Anduin.
I was about to say, okay, Anduin saved Chromie, but who saves the Anduin? And apparently Anduin saves Anduin.
Yeah, he got the ETC with that light bomb in last second. Ooh, 100 progress, 100% progress, straight over to heavy hitters, and we got a charitable 18% awarded to Team Artemis.
Jotek, Planet Cracker, the Zerg Wave. You can see 2 of the Guardians almost gone already.
Yeah.
For a second, I didn't know what he was aiming at, and then I followed the beam. Very, very, very aggressive defense. That was 100% wave, and it didn't even get a tower.
Yeah, that was very good. Deathwing, oh, he gets away as Odin was popped as well. Now Artemis is on the offensive, and they're moving in hard now.
Yep, there's like, you know what? We don't need the objective. We have the better team comp, but there is a big ol' Blessed Shield They do end up not actually catching, but there is a pullout very, very low on Dark Horse. Here comes the big old dragon from the sky.
Immediately, heavy hitters decide that they're gonna go camping, which is exactly what they do. Artemis kind of hovering around over here, maybe seeing if they can get a pick or two. Both teams at 13 right now. They do see the ETC there in the bot lane, but Artemis is gonna start off their camps as well.
Yeah, both teams just going to settle for experience. Neither of them really looking at boss. I actually am not sure they even checked boss, which makes me think that one of the teams could have stolen it. Oh, there's a mind control into the Phoenix. That Phoenix just couldn't move for like 20 years.
Eesh, that was lockdown central. This Mephisto has been playing really well. Really, really well. Hey, there, you spoke about boss. There you go.
Yep. Definitely can sneak it whenever Phoenix isn't down. Their opponents aren't going to try and contest that. And there's a lot of wave pressure building in bottom.
Yeah, that camp is going straight for it. I'm pretty sure Artemis knows now. Now they know 100% that the boss is completed. Does the boss go top side? Does it go bottom side? Top side.
I've never figured out what. I mean, the boss just seems to have its own weird decision making.
Yeah. Ooh, what a tail end catch on mind control. Blessed Shield comes out as well. Chromie might be in a bit of trouble over here. Leap of Faith used to pull Chromie out of there. So well played by Artemis.
Boss is coming in. Meanwhile, the beacons do activate in about 5 seconds. There's a big old panel cracker, but again, it just splits the team.
Oh, here comes the fire.
A lot of damage coming in. The Anduin getting hit on by a dragon. And not the one he wants.
Nope.
Tazo moving forward, but has almost no health. Actually,
that
no
was a
health is a good way to
slide.
describe every character in this game right now.
Yeah. Alright, boss is taken care of. That is done. Beacon number 1 secured by heavy hitters. ETC is going to secure the bottom one. There we go.
Which does mean the team is split, though. Yeah, they
Look
are
at them
sinking
wake
back
here.
up. Deathwings in the air. Without a care.
Ah, in the air without a care.
Pizzo takes a lot of damage. Here comes Deathwing landing the backline, but the ETC is already down.
Yep, heavy hitters now on the run actually over here. So Savannah's taking a lot of damage. Honestly, is going to step back. Phoenix, the one getting caught in the back line there. Might be a bit of a misplay over there in terms of communication as to who they were trying to go for. Artemis turning around, coming right back onto the point over there. Jahan taking a lot of damage. Tychus gets blown up by the Mephisto, and now Artemis will ignore this point and walk away.
Yep, being in progress up to 54%. It looks like Johanna will be able to take it back pretty soon. No one is down there to try and contest her. But got up to 72% and lost 2. Though, of course, they did get ETC, so it's 2 for or 1 for 2.
1 for 2? Yeah. I thought they had that fight, though. Going into it, it started so well in favor of Artemis, and then just kind of fell apart. Heavy Hitter is going to secure both spots now. This will probably complete the channel time for it. Joe might want to be a little bit careful over here as heavy hitters are lurking. But there we go. Once again, 100% of the Zerg awarded to heavy hitters. Planet Cracker once again used to kind of negate some of that HP on the Zerg wave that's pushing the bot lane. And a charitable 18% awarded to Team Artemis.
Did you remember when this map came out and you didn't get any charity? And sometimes there'd just be like no Zerg on the other side?
I know. Yeah. That was like way back, I think.
Yeah, I'm showing my age. I honestly moving very, very aggressively forward. There's Tezopaco in the middle of a lot of things. And Phoenix just once again gets deleted. Okay, I changed my mind. Don't tell 10.
Don't tell 10. But I think... Oh, Tychus gets caught too with that big mosh there. Oh, Chromie just left the game. And rejoined the game. Alright. It was like, rage quit.
Yeah,
But I
they're
think
not
this is...
pausing, so I guess we're still playing.
Yeah, I think this is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2, along with the series this evening in the Division B West game, is going to go in favor of Team Heavy Hitters. Coming in strong. Game number 1 finishing under 12 minutes. Game number 2 under 17 minutes. GG's, well played.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and try and set us up an interview if you want to go over the stats of the live quick.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Looking at the stats over here, as we can see, Chromie putting out a plausible 58k hero damage, 0 kills, 3 assists, 0 deaths, 83k siege damage coming out from the Phoenix over onto the side of Artemis. Sylvanas bringing out 80k damage onto those structures and towers. Brightwing with the 84k healing and doing trying his best to keep up with it. 71k coming out. Mephisto doing a lot. 4 kills, 4 assists, 0 deaths. 77k in hero damage. 3 kills to 8 in favor of Team Heavy Hitters. Quick game, under 17 minutes on Braxis. Still did not get to our 20s. But there are the talent tiers if you want to switch over to that one there. Everybody,
Let's jump over into lobby 2.
oh, we got into lobby 2. Yes, lobby 2. Here we are in lobby number 2. The Phoenix and the Deathwing matchup actually kind of worked out pretty good there, but I like the way Heavy Hitters made that quick adjustment to kind of maneuver through it. And they made it a little bit difficult for the Phoenix over there. So very, very well played.
Yeah, that was one of the Phoenix was. I wasn't sure. I'd never seen that matchup, but yeah, Phoenix definitely seems a good counter to Deathwing. But only whenever that's the actual matchup. The rotation worked very, very well for Heavy Hitters.
It did. It did. Definitely worked out really, really well here. But I think we do have a guest joining us right now. R. Wolf from Team Heavy Hitters, the offlaner who pulled out the Deathwing. Welcome, welcome. Go ahead, Raka.
Thank you. Thank you.
So first of all, kind of a gimme question to get us started. How are you guys feeling right now?
Excited. Excited coming off of this victory. It was not an easy one because it was not, Artemis played very well, very heavily when it came to their counters and their Chromie and their Tychus. It was like really hardcore. Like that Tychus alone, that was keep melting us in every aggressive move we make.
Well, it most certainly was a very, very even game. You guys did kind of surprise me, and you may not know the answer to this, but you guys won the flip and went for map pick instead of first pick. And almost every other game I've been in chooses the other way around. Do you know why that is?
We found out that we're versatile on different maps in general. So Dragonshire wasn't our best maps, but it's not our worst map. So it really came in handy.
All right, I did notice the 2 maps you picked are the offlane focus maps. Is that just because your team loves you and has absolute confidence in you?
It was in a way, yeah, because they want it was my first time as a sub to be with the team and playing with them, and since I offlane a lot, they wanted to work around me to keep the lane to myself while still engaging the objectives and the rest and the team, and rotate if needed.
Cool, interesting. Not the answer I was expecting, but that makes complete sense. Bankai, did you have any specific questions about Dragonshire?
I just wanted to know, like, going into it when the game started, was that you guys' game plan from the beginning? Pedal to the metal and just go, go, go. And also, like, the first dragon that you guys got at the 3-minute mark, Sylvanas took it and bought it top. Like, was that a strategic move to eliminate the presence of the Rexar so that it would give you more value? Or like, was it just something that you guys are kind of used to playing that way, like that play style?
It's somewhat not exactly our playing style. We normally would tend to go for mid. We went for top strategically because we are going to keep Sylvanas at bot, and I would rotate further out of the top lane, forcing Rexar to catch up on laning top and mid. And when since I got off of the lane, I'm able to go into team fights even further.
Right.
It was just heavy momentum. Yeah, you're right. It was heavy pedal to the metal.
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought that the whole thing was, because I was like, why are you taking the dragon to the top? It's like a dead lane. But then it made sense that it would free you up to do other stuff and be a little bit more of a pest, which you were. And he just kept.
It all came down to teamwork. We have a really great captain. We've been playing ranks together. There's actually there's about 6 or 7 of us, in total that play rank frequently almost every night. So we couldn't make it to do this winning streak without these incredible people.
Yeah, this is you guys' first season together, playing in NGS, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yep, and the synergy definitely showed tonight, at least with the way that you guys were playing game number 1 and game number 2, both of them. Very, very good stuff there. One question before I hand it over to Raka again is, you guys did your scouting. What was your particular reason to go in for a tank choke?
I think it was just to close the gap with the pokes from Junkrat and Chromie, because we know in the long run that Junkrat was going to be a real issue. So it was just all about gap closing at the end. That's why we went with good tanks that would engage them really heavily, and then the rest of the team will follow up.
Fair enough. All right, over to you, Raka.
So before I get to the next question, I do have to very, very quickly. Someone actually just went to my Ko-Fi and did some support there. So thank you very much, SmackLoud. Obviously, someone gives me money, I stop and thank them because that's behavior I want to encourage. But
Thank you.
Getting back to the actual game, moving on to Braxis. Braxis was very, very, very... First of all, I love you guys for going to Braxis. It's my favorite map in the map pool. I will fight people over that.
100% she will. I'm aware of it.
But the big question I kind of had was that you guys went for Deathwing and they came into Phoenix after it. And I noticed you guys kept rotating back and forth whether Sylvanas or Deathwing was in the top lane. How did you determine who would be going up against Phoenix at any specific point?
As for me?
Yep.
Okay. It was a gamble we had to deal with. The Phoenix was the last pick that caught us off guard. I thought maybe I would be taking on Tychus, but I just had to keep my distance in order to take on Phoenix, because that Phoenix does have a heavier damage against Deathwing, and in case I ever had to go fly, then the Sylvanas would rotate with me.
It definitely seemed to work very, 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 very well. I've got to say, your team showed a lot of good communication where they would fall back for the rotation and then the re-engage worked very, very, very well. I was very impressed, though granted, I'm used to my teammates not working with me.
Thank you. The credit goes to our captain, Tespaco.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bankai.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, Tespaco, like, as a tank on the ETC, especially on Braxis, like ETC could get blown up really, really easily while sitting on that point there and trying to control it. But the way the 4-man played that bot with him, it was really, really good. Some of those moshes that came in as well to catch them off guard at like crucial points was very well played by him. Like you could tell that communication was on point for you guys tonight. Rotations were on point as well. So that was really well played by him. Yeah, big shout out to him.
Thank you.
Last question that I always ask is, where does the name Heavy Hitters come from?
Good one. Yeah.
It just came out of his head, honestly.
Just pulled it out of a
I
hat.
don't remember. Oh man, I don't remember if he saw it from a song or a movie, but it was just his idea. He just came up with the name. He just went just I pulled it out of a hat.
Well, that absolutely works.
Definitely works because you guys were hitting pretty heavy tonight.
I was gonna say, when that last draft came out, you got ETC, you got Deathwing. Like it seemed a theme.
Yeah.
Thanks. The Deathwing was supposed to be the surprise at the end.
Well, it certainly surprised me.
Yeah, definitely did. The Deathwing coming out was a surprise. But then Artemis was like, haha, we got one too. We pull it out of a hat. We got Phoenix.
So those are all the questions I had. Let me go and turn it over to you for the shout-outs I'm sure you want to give.
Oh, shout-outs? Okay, cool. Shouts to the whole team. To the whole team. There's Gecko, Tespaco, Xanthurium, K-Star, Ape Monkey. My other friends who are watching, such as Mad Player Fifi, Goose, Senor Turtle, Zebra.
Senor
Rocco,
Turtles?
Yeah, Senor
What?
Turtle. One turtle. And Twilight. Those are my shout outs right there.
Well, shout out to all of you guys. Thank you for supporting Heavy Hitters, or at the very least, our star, or our wolf. Wow, I don't know how I got that backwards.
Right.
Hey, star, our wolf. I just put you together. But I'll let you go ahead and get to the after party. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That doesn't actually prevent you from anything.
No problem. No problem. I won't drink and drive my motorcycle. I won't do that.
Nope,
All right.
nope.
Good, please don't. With that said, Bankai, if you want to go ahead and tell people who you are, where they can find you, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, before our wolf kind of kicks it off and goes and enjoys himself. Once again, congratulations on your victory tonight, guys. Enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful time, and best of luck for the remainder of the games going forward. This does put you in first spot right now in the division, so enjoy it. As for me, I'm maybe not gonna do a little bit more of casting coming up sooner, but I do have maybe one or two that I did pick up to see if I could do it tomorrow night, Wednesday, February 23rd at 8:30 p.m. MST. I did pick up Cats on my keyboard going up against Knights That Go Bork. So come catch that one on my Twitch channel, was twitch.tv/Bankai, BNKEEI. And then a following one on Friday, we'll go up into the Heroic Division, where Rook Gaming takes on Dragon Strike. That'll be 7 p.m. MST. Everything can be uploaded, will be uploaded on my Twitter. Come join me over there. Follow me there at Bankai_HOTS. Yeah, but that's pretty much what's going on for me so far. Slow and steady getting back into the game. Thank you, Rocco, for having me this evening. I really do appreciate it. And maybe we can do more of these. Because Heavy Hitters really took us up for time this time. 12 minutes, 16 minutes. Gotta get bigger maps.
Absolutely. We need longer games. I don't get to cast with Bankai very much, so yes, I will drag you back here.
For sure. Ever
Or
ready.
you can drag me to your channel.
Yep.
We're just both very draggable.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bankai, and thank you, Raka.
Thank
My
you,
pleasure.
Wolf. Have a good one.
As for me,
Take care.
I am Raka. If you don't know who I am, I don't know how you got here, but hit the follow button and you can stick around. I do a lot of casting of Heroes of the Storm. I am casting 2 more matches, or I'm casting Storm Division on Friday and casting 2 more matches on Sunday. I also do a lot of just random games. If you want to keep up with my schedule, I post it to Twitter. That is at Irakov2, or also on my Discord. Look below the stream, and there's a Discord link. Other than that, stick around, be awesome. We're actually going to go over and raid Valkymer. Valkymer is the founder of, or one of the founders of the CCS org. So they put on Nexomania. Very, very good person. They're doing like Frankenstein Scrims tonight, since there are no other NGS matches to go to. So go there, tell them I said hi. Say hi to Wit's mom, and be awesome.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.